two towns in Minnesota. It's 60 hours straight and below zero temps while pulling a 30-pound sled filled with supplies. According to DNA Info, Cummer stopped at the 51-mile mark because the conditions slowed him to the point where he wouldn't be able to finish in time. But he hopes to compete next year. Only half the racers usually finish. So you can ski.
I'm like, you're skiing, running, biking,
when other
carrying a
people
sled.
would be biking by you?
Listen, 99.9999999 people would never even dream of signing up.
No.
So props to that guy.
Yeah, no, that's really
That's an
is,
accomplishment in itself.
Crazy. So Derek is not here, as you know.
Right.
He recently had surgery. I know that he's missing us. I'm going to help him miss us less right now.
Okay.
Because you know I talk his ear off constantly
Yeah.
about silly and inane things. And so here's your little piece of silly and inane, Derek, because I know you're awake right now. I told you guys about it yesterday. Yesterday was the Uphelia Festival in the Shetland Islands.
I love how it's spelled.
It is a Viking festival, you guys, which celebrates the return of the sun. I share this with you because we're now gaining daylight real quickly. And so up there, they have very little daylight during the winter hours, and it is getting better for us now, up to 9 hours and 50 minutes. In case you're wondering where the Shetland Islands are, it's a subarctic archipelago of Scotland, part of the UK, and it's right there. That is the Shetland Islands. Their forecast today, by the way, 40 degrees. So even though they're up that far north, they're going to be warmer than us. We have nice dry conditions to start. Could potentially see a few flurries out there. They're trying to work east of 39. Not really doing too well at that because they're running into some drier air. So at this point, we anticipate basically dry conditions for much of the day, a good amount of sunshine, and trying, but not succeeding, to get the tail end of an Alberta Clipper system in here tonight. This is at about 7 o'clock. Most of the moisture is going to stay far north, but as this moves through, you could potentially see a little light dusting across the area from about 6 o'clock, potentially until early tomorrow morning. And then maybe a few flurries on your Thursday. By Friday, it's nice and dry. Temperatures right now are in the 20s, and that's it. We are going to get up into the 30s today. Very typical for this time of the year. Nothing special, very January. But by the time we hit the day tomorrow, we're going above average. We'll stay above average for the remainder of the 7-day forecast and have highs in the 40s this weekend. That's going to feel tropical. We're like the Shetland Islands.
Yes,
One or the other, Ed.
Derek, I'm sorry you're not here for that constant and inane conversation that goes on. I've been enjoying it the last 3 days.
You're
and
welcome.
Mary Kay Kleist looks forward to the next 2 days of filling in here for you. Look at the Stevenson, nothing to enjoy there. That slow traffic of the Dan Ryan Expressway. We've